We're going to take you live to the United States now. Here is police giving an update on the assassination, a third assassination attempt, I should say, on Donald Trump. Let's listen in.
So to begin with, yesterday afternoon, before former President Trump arrived to the rally, we made contact with an individual on the inner perimeter of our operation at the rally. As you can imagine, this was a very large event. In regard to previous attempts on the former president's life, this was not something that we were taking lightly. We had a very detailed plan in place on how we were going to keep not only the former president safe, but all of the participants or the attendees of the rally safe.
Give it time, and sooner or later the left will say that this, once again, was Trump's fault. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms for NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And you like channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. And once again, comments are being removed without notice. There is a new policy for gun-related content on YouTube, and this is happening across the platform. So if your comment disappears, I'm not doing it. If I remove your comment, I will tell you. So just be aware of that. Let's talk about this. And this is another alleged attempt on the life of the former President Trump. While doing a rally in California, a Coachella rally, as they call it, a man was apprehended by the Riverside police. And now they're saying that, no, this wasn't, he claims that he's not an assassin, but there are just too many factors involved that paint a picture that this man was up to no good. Okay? He had passports, multiple passports with multiple different names. He was driving a car with fake plates on it. He had multiple firearms and ammunition. Why did you come there like that? Come on. But let me go ahead and give you some more context. Let me go ahead and give you some news here.
The way it worked yesterday is only people that were allowed inside the perimeter, the outside perimeter, in a vehicle was if you lived there or if you had documentation that said you were going to this rally in the form of an email with VIP credentials or press credentials. Those vehicles were allowed in. There were no other vehicles allowed. I will give you his name. The name that we have, and I'm going to put an asterisk by it as I explain this later, but we have his name as Vem, V-E-M, Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R, and his birth date is 10/26 of 1974. And the reason why I gave it to you like that is I will explain later. He approached the outside perimeter, gave all indications that he belonged there, that he was a participant that was allowed to get into VIP and a press corps, and so he was allowed through that outer perimeter. As he got to the inside perimeter, where deputies were conducting obviously a more thorough evaluation of the vehicles that were coming in, there were many irregularities that popped up. The deputy noticed that the interior of the vehicle was in quite disarray. The vehicle had an obviously fake license plate, and that prompted further investigation from our deputy into why the person was there and what he was doing. During that investigation, the deputy eventually found multiple passports with multiple names, multiple driver's license with different names. The vehicle was unregistered and the license plate was what we in law enforcement would recognize as one that is homemade and indicative of a group of individuals that claim to be sovereign citizens, and assuming the deputy assumes that he was part of that identifying group. So during the investigation, obviously those identification documents were found, in addition to a loaded handgun and a shotgun. Obviously, this was before the former president arrived. The person was taken into custody. He was eventually booked into jail on those charges, and eventually he was released. He will have to further his court case in the future.
Heard that, and you saw that. Now, as with each one of these events that has happened, Pennsylvania, Florida, obviously now in California, every time, all you hear from the left is how the rhetoric needs to be changed on both sides. They always talk about this both sides rhetoric thing, yet not one assassination attempt has been attempted on Harris. The left and the rhetoric is inciting the less stable of their party to go out and do violent acts because they believe they are justified. And the left is the first and always the most violent when it comes to politics. They will resort to violence the fastest. Now, this guy, apparently they let him go with a very meager bail. It's like $5,000 for the gun charges, because they can't prove that he was going to do anything differently, even though it's clear there's something not quite right. Now, when the police chief came out and was saying that this was an attempted assassination on the former president, the media called him dramatic, and he slapped back.
A dramatic statement for me to make?
Well, just, yes. I mean, I guess there wasn't any,
So this is what I'm glad of. This is what I am very glad of. I know that the presence that we had at the rally with deputies, with snipers, with counter snipers, and Secret Service snipers and counter snipers, I am glad that we're not talking about this after we shot him. We get to talk about it before, and no matter what, it's all going to be speculation about what his intentions were getting there. What we do know is he showed up with multiple passports with different names, an unregistered vehicle with fake license plate, and loaded firearms. If you're asking me right now, I probably did have deputies that prevented the third assassination attempt. If we are that politically lost, that we have lost sight of common sense and reality and reason, that we can't say that, holy crap, what did he show up with all of that stuff for and loaded guns, and I'm going to be accused of being dramatic. We have a serious, serious problem in this country, because this is common sense and reason. I saw some of you there yesterday. You didn't have guns and fake IDs. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah. Excuse me. Why is this man at a Trump rally, fake passports, fake car, multiple firearms with ammunition? What are you doing there like that? Come on. Come on. It's clear. It's clear what anyone who can critically think can clearly see what's up. Immediately. This guy is up to no damn good. No damn good whatsoever. I applaud the Riverside Police because they did a good job, but I want to come in here real quick. Armed man Ben Miller arrested outside Trump Coachella rally as local sheriff insists it was a third assassination attempt despite letting Perp walk on $5,000 bail. Local cops arrested an armed man outside a Donald Trump rally in California on Saturday, and the local sheriff doubled down on claims that it was a third assassination attempt was prevented, even though he let the suspect walk after posting a meager bail for gun charges. I truly do believe we prevented another assassination attempt, Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco told reporters Sunday after a suspect, Ben Miller, was arrested at a checkpoint outside Trump's rally in Coachella Valley. Miller, 49, was caught at a police checkpoint allegedly trying to enter the rally with a phony press pass, When police noted that his car was unregistered, they searched the vehicle and discovered a cache of fake passports and driver's licenses, along with a shotgun, a loaded handgun, and a high-capacity magazine, officials said. He was soon booked on weapons charges and sprung after posting $5,000 bail, but the sheriff turned around and told the Riverside Press Enterprise that his department had all but saved Trump's life. Federal agencies, however, appear to disagree, and they disagree for political reasons. But this guy's come out, Van Miller, and said, I'm not an attempted assassin. Okay, but why are you writing to a rally of a former president like that? Fake press pass, fake car. I keep going, I keep repeating it. Of course he was up to no damn good. So, applause to the Riverside Police, but give it time. Give it time. The left is going to dismiss this one because there's a gray area that they can play with to say that this was an assassination attempt. But in the end, they're going to tell him, well, it's because of his rhetoric that this is happening. Not their rhetoric, his rhetoric. But expect more of these. Okay? The closer we get to the election, expect more. And that's a really sad thing to say in this country, as you heard the sheriff say in his little diatribe there. What has happened to this country where critical thinking and being logical gets tossed aside because of politics? Because if this man had showed up at a Harris campaign like that, what would they be saying? I don't have to tell you. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.